The Wheel of Time universe is huge. And as a person who hasn't found a chance to read the books yet, sometimes I find myself struggling with all the details in this show. I feel like I'm missing something from time to time. To keep up with the storylines and the realm of this magical universe, I keep digging deep to understand it better. So I decided to share my findings with you, and today I'll explain 7 original Ajahs, as well as the secret one. If you're curious about anything about this universe and want me to explain it, just let me know so that I can work on another informative video. First things first, we have 7 official Ajahs and a secret one. The Ajahs are actually different groups of Aes Sedai, and each one has its own particular purpose, as well as rules. If you join an Ajah, you'll be given a vine, embroidered shawl in the color of the Ajah, which is pretty cool if you ask me. What is more is that if an accepted wants to join an Ajah, she cannot be refused. I believe that's because that person already proved herself in the Arches. The first Ajah we'll be discussing is Red because it's the largest Ajah. The Red Ajah is all about being after the misuse of the One Power, and they're mostly responsible for capturing male channelers and bringing them to the White Tower for justice. Now they might seem scary and intimidating, but we cannot deny the necessity of them. We all saw what happens to the male channelers after having such powers, right? They either cause trouble because they always end up poisoned by their powers or go crazy eventually. The interesting thing about Red Sisters is the fact that they don't bond with any warders, unlike other Ajahs. That's one of the reasons why people say that they hate men, and moreover, they are actually misandrists. Second largest Ajah is Green, and they are also called the Battle Ajah because they simply wait for the last battle. But let's not forget that Aes Sedai are not allowed to use the power as a weapon, so Green Sisters can't start a fight just because they want to. There's a time and a place for everything, and fighting is definitely one of them. The fun thing about Green Sisters is the freedom to bond as many warders as they want. Alana, for instance, has 2 warders and she's living her best life. The third Ajah I'll be talking about is Gray. Even though they are the 3rd largest Ajah, we didn't have the chance to fully observe them in the show yet. They are the mediators, and their intention is to find peaceful resolutions between political leaders. I don't know if we'll see them more proactive anytime soon, but I really want to see one handling the business like a boss. That would be a pause to the action, and who knows, we might like it. The next one is Brown, and this Ajah concentrates on gathering, studying, and preserving knowledge. I believe learning that most of the librarians are from Brown Ajah wouldn't surprise you at all. They're not interested in the real world, and instead they prefer books. I think knowledge is pretty important, especially in this scenario, because the break might happen again. But I wonder what they do with all these mighty powers in their daily lives, don't you? The 5th largest Ajah is the Yellow, and I think I would choose it since they are able to heal people with the help of One Power. Yes, other sisters of different colors may use this ability, but it's the primary responsibility of Yellow Sisters, and I'm definitely interested. Moraine once said that there are no greater healers on Earth compared to Yellow Ajah, and I'll take her word for it. I believe their role in the show will increase in time, and we already met some of them. Speaking of Moraine, we should talk about the Blue Ajah. Leandrin once called them a network of spies, and she's not completely wrong. Because Blue Sisters have a large eyes and ears network, and they dedicate their life to seek justice by involving themselves in worldly affairs. As we all know, Moraine constantly tries to save the world, and it's not because she's a hero, it's because she's a Blue Sister and she will do whatever it takes to stop the world from breaking once again. That's her job. The smallest Ajah is the Whites, and they are all about logic and philosophy. Just like Brown, they seek knowledge too, and they may find themselves chasing the truth instead of dealing with the real world. The difference between Brown and White is the fact that Whites are considered cold to people around them, and they're mostly passionate about the one and only truth. Just like the Browns, I cannot fully understand the reason for their existence. But I know that if they were invented for this universe, this means something we don't know yet. By saying we, I mean the people who haven't read the books yet. Last but not least, I want to talk about a secret Ajah. It's an unofficial one, and for a long time they were all about rumors and nothing more. But thanks to Leandrin, we now know that Black Ajah exists. They're really dangerous, and one of the reasons is because they still belong to one of the 7 official Aes Sedai. They can lie pretty well. Since the White Tower is not happy with all the rumors about Black Ajah, I believe they don't know how dangerous it actually is. The tower is in danger, and who knows what will happen in the Season 2 finale. Which Ajah do you think is better? Which one would you choose for yourself? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you read the books, feel free to share your knowledge with me. I definitely need it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. You can also subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you soon.